Good day, everyone. So in my previous video, I was talking about the basic fear every human being have to overcome in their life. So I talked about the fear of poverty, and that was in my previous video. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it. I talked about fear of poverty. Now today I'll be talking about the fear of criticism. Why in other video I'll be talking about the remaining fear we have to overcome. Now, fear of criticism. So what is fear of criticism? Fear of criticism is an inherited part of all human beings. We all have it in us, where we take away the good parts of what people do. We don't really take away the good parts of what people do, but we still justify them to what we justify them of the little they did wrong, or the thing that they didn't do right. Maybe they fall victim of something, we justify them. That's criticism. Criticize them for what they did wrong. And every human being have this fear in them. We all have it in us. For example, thieves will criticize people that they stole from. They criticize them. Why do they have to put that phone on that place? That's why I took it. They criticize those people, the victim. They criticize them. Same as our politicians. If our politicians are trying to contest for election, they don't come out always to talk about what they have in plan. They come out to jeopardize what the current government is doing. They try to water down all their efforts just to gain people's attention or whatsoever. They won't focus on the manifesto that they have to, but they do criticize others. They criticize the current government. Now let me talk about how this fear of criticism affects our human relationship in general. Let's take for example, in school, when we have some students that they are brilliant, and we have some that we refer to them as dull. Not that they are really dull, not that they are that dull, but because if you pay more attention to it, you see that those brilliant ones, they are more confident in class. When teacher asks question, they jump up on their knee, on their feet to answer the question, either right or wrong. They have more confidence. But the dull one, even if he knew the answer, is going to be doubting that I can't stand up. I don't want, because that's what society has done to us. If you stand up now in class to say an answer, your fellow classmates or even the teacher is going to criticize you. Is going to some people do abuse students, still make jest of them, laugh at them, and these things are not good for our society. These things are not encouraging the students. So if you help those students to build confidence, you will know that those students are not that dull. They just need more confidence to bring out their intelligence. What we need now in our society is we need more teachers that's going to encourage and boost the courage of students. That's how we know that yes, we are improving, because these students, what they need is not just teaching. They need confidence too. We need them to build their confidence. Beating students for failing an exam, beating them, abusing them, calling them out in front of their fellow colleagues is not the best thing to do. It's killing the confidence of the students, and it's not good. So we teachers have to do better. So we have to do better in that aspect. Fear of criticism is what will make an adult, a grown-up man, a grown-up woman, to be seeing all the loopholes, all the lies in his or her belief, whether religion or other aspects. You are seeing loopholes, you are seeing belief, you are seeing lies, but you can't call it out or just just step away from it. You keep doing it. Why? Fear of criticism. What will people say? What will people say about me? People will criticize me. There's one time Christians used to use, they say you are backsliding. So people don't want to be called backslider. So they keep believing. Even though they knew that this thing is all lies, they keep believing. That's what fear of criticism that's what fear of criticism is going to do to you. Fear of criticism is going to take away your initiative. It's going to kill your power of imagination. You won't be creative anymore because you are creative today, but you are scared. You are too scared to put it into action. Gradually, the power of creativity in you is going to die because you are not using it. So it's going to die. That's what fear of criticism is going to do to you. It's going to ruin you. It's going to make you lack self-reliance. You can't do things on your own because you are scared they might criticize you. So there are so many other ways in which fear of criticism can affect you as a human being, and you have to run away from them. And you have to run away from those things. Our parents are also encouraging. I've talked about how our teachers did their own, but let's talk about parents now. Parents need to do better in raising their children. Beating, slapping, flogging your children doesn't change anything in their life. If you see your children are lacking in one way or the other, you can call them into order. You can call them into order by speaking to them, by encouraging them, by trying to fix their mindset. So that's why you as a parent, if you want to go and become a parent now, as you are aspiring to become a parent, you should work on yourself because it's what you have in you that you are going to plant in your own children. So if you don't work on yourself, you don't work on your confidence, you don't work on your mindset, there's no way you can work on your children's confidence. There's no way you can work on your children's mindset. So you as a parent, flogging, slapping your children is not going to make them obedient or better in life. It's going to kill their confidence. It's going to kill their power, to their ability to voice out, to say, to express themselves. So beating, flogging children, criticizing them for all those almost every little thing they did wrong is affecting them more than you think. So you parents, you all should do better. If you are watching this, you all should do better. Now let's go to the symptoms of fear of criticism. If you are noticing all these things, you are facing fear of criticism. And you don't, if I list all these things and you tell me that you are not experiencing one or two of them, then you are deceiving yourself. You need self-analysis. You need to examine yourself. As I said in my previous video, you need to examine yourself properly. You need to ask yourself true questions and answer them truly. Do that and you become a better person to yourself. Now, first symptom of fear of criticism is self-consciousness. This is expressed when you are too nervous. You are nervousness, you are too nervous, you are too timid in conversation and in meeting strangers. You can't hold conversation with people. So there was a time I do see some posts on TikTok where they say how to know you are nonchalant is when you are in a class and the teacher asks a question, but you know the answer and you remain quiet. You don't want to stand up or you don't want to raise your hand to answer the question. That's not nonchalance. That's timidness. You are scared. That's timidness. So you have to get rid of that. Stop mistaking fear with nonchalance. They are both different things. So being timid is an expression of self-consciousness. Second symptom is lack of poise. Lack of poise is when you lack voice control. When you lack voice control, you are nervous when you are speaking to people. When you are connecting with people, you are too nervous around them. You don't know how to control yourself. You don't know how to maintain good posture. Maybe when you are trying to meet people, instead of stretching your hand to meet them confidently, to shake hands with them, you are always posing some kind of wrong posture, or you are entering a room, instead of entering with your head up and going with confidence, you are always looking down. So you are always looking down, dodging or hiding your face. That's lack of poise. Another symptom of fear of criticism. Third is weak personality. Weak personality is when you lack the ability to stand on your firm decision. You made a decision, but because maybe let's say you make a decision to like do something, but because someone brought up another idea that with confidence, you left your own, you jump on their own. What you are meant to be doing, instead of creating your own craft, instead of building your own brand, you are busy jumping on other people's brand. You are busy doing what others are doing. You can't even do something on your own without copying from other or joining from other. It's good to learn from others and take from other, but not being able to do some things on your own without taking from other, from copying from other, is also a symptom of lack of criticism. You can't build something on your own from scratch because you checked it yourself, you criticize yourself. Does this thing make sense? Why should I even build this thing? So you criticize yourself before even starting. So that's the third fear. Now, fourth fear, inferiority complex. Many people are going through this. Let me buttress more on it. It's expressed by using word or action to justify yourself or to prove some point in order to escape the feeling of inferiority. Let's take, for example, you are in a gathering of your friends. You are in a gathering where people are using this. Let me use this iPhone because that's what's trending right now. Where people are using like iPhone 17, iPhone 16, and you are using 11, you are using 12. You receive a call. Instead of picking the call, you kept it in your pocket. You silent it because you are too scared to bring it out. That's inferiority complex. You are feeling inferior. That's, if you don't know, that's inferiority complex. Also, using some grammar. Maybe you are in some gathering where you are supposed to be humble, to be yourself, do your things your own way, and you start communicating with people with big grammar that you don't even know the meaning. You don't even know how to place them properly to make them make sense. That's inferiority complex. You are trying to escape that feeling of inferiority. Also, extravagance. Number 4, extravagance. You are busy spending extravagantly to meet up with people that are not on your league. Yeah, there are some people that you are meant to learn from. There are some people that you are meant to learn from. Yes, to look up to. But because you don't want to, you want to meet up with them. You don't want to feel inferior to them. You are spending extravagantly. You spend beyond your what you earn. You spend beyond your earning. That's also fear of criticism. If I don't buy this thing now, they are going to remove me from settings. If I don't do this now, you've put yourself in trouble. So that's extravagance. Lack of initiative as well. Lack of initiative and lack of ambition. I've said it. Lack of initiative is when you lack the ability to embrace opportunity. They gave you an opportunity. Instead of embracing it, you are busy checking. What if this? What if that? You lack the ability you lack the confidence to believe in your own idea. You don't have confidence in yourself. Talk less of having confidence in the idea that came to your mind. And you also lack ambition. You lack ambition. Those things that I've mentioned, they are the symptoms of fear of criticism. If you are experiencing all these things, you have to work on your mind today. Work on your mindset. Change your mind and build your confidence. If you want to build your confidence, follow me on this channel because that's what I'm doing. You have to gain confidence first. You have to be self-aware and start building. Once you are self-aware, you will know that yes, you are lacking from fear of this fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health. You have to be you have to be self-aware for you to know all those things. So after being self-aware, then you start working on those things. So follow me for more content like this. Thank you.